So here we are in the Premiere project I've opened up for this sitcom. Down here in the bin, I separated a little bin and I have the 3 clips for my 3 different cameras. So essentially with the 3 camera sitcom, we have 3 cameras. We have a wide, which I think we call camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. And the slate, as you can see, is in all 3 cameras. We weren't able to sync up the time code exactly because these were C100 cameras and they don't have time code in. On a more professional level, in television and so forth, or broadcast cameras, they have a time code input, and we can lock the 3 cameras together so the time code is perfect, and that's how you edit it. This is old school. We are going to use the slate. So I'm going to start in this little bin here. I'm going to start a new sequence. I'm going to do it my way first. Editing to fall 2020. I have to keep track of stuff because I open up so many projects for different classes, I get lost. So here's my sequence. So let's start with let's put our wide shot on the bottom. I'm going to drag that clip over there. So now this is my wide shot is over here. And as you can see, we ran sound to 1 camera, I think camera 1. But you always have the camera mics on in all cameras. You can also use the audio to sync it up. So track 1, as you can see, video track 1 and audio track 1 is going to be our A camera, camera 1. Then I'm going to put the second camera on channel 2 for audio and the track 2 for video. Oh, I see what's going on there. Okay. I marked it in and out by mistake. Okay, so that's this, as you can see. And then when you click on the little eyes here, you turn off what you're looking at, because you should remember this, that you look at the video from the top down. So if you just click the eye off, then you can see the track below. So here we're looking at the second camera. Just click the eye off, and then we're back to looking at the wide shot. Now we're going to throw camera 3 up on the 3rd video track and the 3rd audio track. And there we have it. I have 3 tracks. Now, they're all out of sync. So what are we going to do? That's where the slate comes in handy.
Camera 2, mark it.
It's all
Boy
echoey.
dog, take 3.
Okay, so that's camera 1 slate. See, that's the slate right there. And here's a slate right here. So I can just grab this, and it grabs the audio and video. I'm going to slide it over. Doesn't work well when I'm zoomed in. Okay. You can go to the audio work site if you want to. And then here's the other slate down here.
Boy and his dog, take 3.
See, that 3rd slate was a little off. I can just grab it and move it over. It's kind of precise. I'm 1 frame off. There we go.
Mark it.
Boy and his dog, take 3.
Now, what I'm going to do, sorry if I yelled, getting a little excited. Okay, so now I'm just going to take down those other 2 audio tracks and just use the first audio track. So camera 1 or camera A has our main audio.
Camera 2 rolling.
Camera 3 speed.
Camera 2 rolling.
Camera 3 speed. Mark it.
The boy and his dog, take 3.
Clear. 1 set.
2 set.
3 set.
Do you hear that? So we hear the slate, we see mark it, and then that's each camera operator saying 1 set, 2 set, 3 set. That means they're ready because they might have had to adjust their shots. So for those of you taking cinematography, we're going to get into this. It's fun to see it from this side too, how it all comes together. So here is our opening, and as you can see, if I use my little eyeballs here, there's the slate from all 3 camera angles. And we're ready to rock and roll.
The boy and his dog, take 3.
Clear. 1 set.
2 set.
3 set. And action.
Now most likely, I'll give you the first edit. It's a sitcom. Sitcoms almost always, and you'll see that in a documentary how traditional Hollywood editing, they start on the wide shot. Isn't that funny? Sitcoms are so typical. So we're going to start on the wide shot.
Action. You want to see me?
Yeah, why don't you take a seat there, old buddy, old pal?
And there's our first shot. Now, because it's a sitcom, there has to be laughter. So I'm going to want you to go find some laughter and put it in. I'm going to show you the first edit of my edit so you can see what I did. You can't steal my. I'm not going to show you my beginning. It's kind of clever. I used the slate, but you have to figure out your own beginning. Hopefully you can hear it with the microphone here.
You want to see me?
Yeah, why don't you take a seat there, old buddy, old pal? So we're like 10 days behind the shooting schedule.
There was a problem with the tornado scene.
Yeah, under a dozen.
That's it. That's all I'm going to show you. So that's it. Dive in. I'm going to show you what the Premiere does. That's right, the preset. So the one I tried, I did not have any luck with, but you're more than welcome to try. So if you go to in my bin here, here's my 3 clips, the 3 cameras. If you highlight all 3 clips, you right click it and then you go down to create multi-camera source sequence. And then here you have all different kinds of options of how you can sync it up. You have an in points, out points, time code to see. I tried time code, but our time code wasn't exact. Sound and time code. Audio, you'd think it would grab the slate. I clicked on that. This enumerate cameras, don't know what that means, so I just left it. But I hit OK, and it's going to take all these, see it's processing these 3 clips, and it puts it into another folder called process clips. There you go. And then here's the sequence. This, see, it labeled it multi-camera sequence. So it created that. And see, it only got 1 shot. So see, I did it. Sometimes I got 2 shots. Sometimes I got the other 2 cameras. Like I said, I experimented with many different ways. I went online. I kind of just relied on my old school ways of using the slate. Sometimes, in my point of view, not all these shortcuts always work. So that's why I kind of try and teach traditional and teach theory, because if you go to a different edit system, then, you know, if you've relied on that edit system, I've edited on Avid, Final Cut, Premiere, one called the Cube that dates back to like the late 90s. So yeah, I mean, I actually started with tape, and I've actually edited on film like they were in the movie. So it's better to kind of learn theories sometimes if you can't get the technical to work. Like I said, I went online. If you find a way to do it, share it with the class. So I did it the old school way, like I showed you, lining up the slate and getting it done.